Hello and welcome, friends. This is Debbie Reed. I'm from Kingston, Idaho, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today I'm going to show you a card that we're going to be making with the Memories and More envelope card pack. And we're going to be using the Dandy Garden stamp set. We're going to be using the dragonflies, just this and the larger dragonfly, the birthday sentiment from Happy Thoughts, and Make a Wish from Life is Grand. This is a card. This is the card we're going to be making. This is a card I actually saw on a blog, and it was done from Kings of Paddington. I did make a kind of, well, I made a few small little changes, but I'm going to show you how I created this card. The supplies we're going to be using are the card pack. So you get the cute little envelope, and then the inside of the envelope has the cute pattern paper on the envelope as well. And then you get this card base. And then we're going to be using a few of the card strips from the Dandy Garden 6x6 paper pack. So we're going to use the card base, and we're going to glue all of our little pieces together. All the sizes will be in the link below. And so let me show you how to make this. The very first thing that I would like to do is just stamp the sentiment first. That way it won't smear when I go to glue it on the card. And I'll get the birthday sentiment and putting that in the Night of Navy blue ink. I'm going to stamp this right down on the bottom of this stitched out die cut paper that I used. All right, put that away. And then we're going to glue all of our other little pieces together. So I use the stitch square die, and then I use the little scalloped overlay for the sentiment. We're going to glue all the pieces together. And I used the Night of Navy for the base on these designer series paper. So just putting the little pieces together. This is another one of those quick and easy cards to put together if you're mass producing. It's just a matter of cutting your paper pieces, and we all know that's pretty simple to do. So I just like the results of this card. Great way to use up all of your scraps. So putting those two together and putting this one together. So far, simple, simple. Anybody can do this. All right, and putting this one. All right, now to layer these. Okay, we're going to now layer our sentiment on the scalloped piece. Just like this. All right. Now, my suggestion is don't glue anything down yet. You're going to just layer everything how it will be on the card for placement, and I'm going to show you a really easy way to actually put the pieces together after you've actually created your layout. So this will go here, this will tuck in there a little bit further, and then we will have this piece will come over here. So I want these to come down. And by doing this layout like this, it saves you a lot of extra work. And you will see in a minute. Okay, so I can see I want this to come this way a little more. This to come over. I want to see this orange paper. Then this piece is going to overlay over here. So now what you would do is you're going to take off the top piece because we're not ready to use it yet. I can see that I just want to glue here, and I'm going to put dimensionals on this side because it's not laying on another piece of paper. So flip it over. We're going to just put a tiny bit of glue right here, and I'm going to take my black dimensionals because I'm on darker paper. I just like to have the darker dimensionals on darker paper. So I'm going to put one there. I'm going to put, my goodness, one right here, and I'm going to lay this on back on the card how I had it. So now what will happen is this piece will pop up as well. That moved and I didn't want it to. So now I can see that this orange piece is just going to be about a quarter of an inch on there. So I'm going to just glue this 1/4 inch piece, or this edge that's going to go a 1/4 of an inch onto this gold piece. So it will go right there. And now I am going to tuck my little flags in. This is so much easier than if you take the whole entire thing apart, because you have to realign everything again and it doesn't lay out right. So the whole key to a geometric card is keeping things straight. So you got to get the flag straight as well. Then put this one on, tuck it in. And this is just so nice and colorful. I love it. Now that you have this all done, all you're doing is picking up this piece and gluing your excess. And then putting it back down. This time I want to make absolute sure it's going to be straight. And that's it for the pieces. Now you're going to take your happy birthday. It's going to get glued on this section and have 2 dimensionals on this corner. So we're going to put the dimensionals down. And then I'm going to glue this other piece, or the other side rather, and lay it down on this edge. And then going to take, so I ended up, I stamped and I colored the dragonfly. When you put the dragonfly on, you're only, man goodness, I can't talk. You're only going to glue this end of the wing, the end, that's it. You're not gluing anything else. I'm going to place this on the card. So I want this wing to kind of look like it has some life, like it's flying. Then take your little black rhinestones. I'm going to take the larger one and put it in the center. Take the medium-sized one and put it up on his head. And then take the little one and put it down on this part of the body. And that is the card. How simple, Simon, is that? For the inside of the card, I took Coastal Cabana and I took Bumblebee. I'm going to get those stamps. Here's the Bumblebee. So I'm going to put a little bit of the Bumblebee on the top inside of this card, right on this upper corner, right there. And then I'm going to take the Coastal Cabana, or the Calypso Coral, and I'm going to take the Make-A-Wish stamp. Let me do this because I like to line this up real quick. Mine got a little trashed. Okay, but it still works. All right, Calypso Coral. And that is going to be stamped on the inside. Right there. And that is the card. So simple. I hope you'll consider doing this with this Memories and More card pack. It makes several cards super easy and also a fun little thing to do. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, click the bell if you want to be notified of more videos, and go make something uniquely yours. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Thanks for watching. Bye.